Right now, more than 620 million people around the world are living with heart disease, and every single day, over 20,000 people die because of it. And here's the harsh truth. If you're an older adult already struggling with blood pressure, cholesterol, or heart problems, the wrong choice of nuts can push you even closer to the grave. These nuts don't just hurt your heart. They accelerate the damage. So, if you or your loved ones are already heart patients, stay with me till the end, because in this video, I'll reveal the 3 nuts that can silently kill your heart health. And number 3 is especially dangerous for seniors. Let's clear one thing first. Raw nuts in their natural state are usually heart-friendly. They contain fiber, magnesium, and healthy fats. But once companies roast them in oil, add salt, or coat them with sugar, they turn deadly, especially for older people whose arteries are already weak and narrow. That's when these nuts become silent killers. Cashews by themselves are okay, but when they're roasted in oil and covered in salt, they become extremely dangerous for seniors. Why? Because high sodium immediately raises blood pressure. And for a person whose heart is already struggling, this is like pouring fuel on fire. In fact, one small pack of salted cashews can contain more sodium than your entire daily recommended limit. Imagine what that does to your heart if you eat them daily. For elderly people, high blood pressure is already the #1 risk factor for stroke. Add salted cashews, and the risk multiplies. The blood vessels stiffen, the heart works harder, and the chances of a fatal heart attack increase drastically. So, while younger people might survive the damage for a while, for seniors, salted cashews can become a direct ticket to the hospital, or worse. Nut number 2. Sugar-coated almonds. Almonds in raw form are one of the healthiest nuts for your heart, but dip them in honey, caramel, or sugar, and you've just created a disaster. For older people, this sugar spike is deadly. Why? Because most elderly heart patients also struggle with diabetes or prediabetes. That sugar doesn't just raise blood sugar levels, it adds belly fat and raises cholesterol, both of which directly choke the arteries. Let me give you a scary number. Eating just 25 grams of added sugar per day can increase heart disease risk by more than 30%. And guess how much sugar is in one small serving of honey-roasted almonds? Often double that amount. So, when seniors snack on these thinking they're healthy energy boosters, in reality, they're pushing their hearts closer to failure. And here's the worst part. Many elderly people eat these sugary nuts at night as a sweet snack. That's the most dangerous time, because sugar levels spike while the body is resting, and the heart has to work harder in silence. Over time, this weakens the heart muscle and raises the risk of sudden death during sleep. Now, let's talk about the most deceptive nut of all, salted or fried peanuts. Peanuts in their raw form are fine, but when they're fried in oil or covered in salty coatings, they deliver a deadly double blow, trans fats plus sodium overload. For an elderly person with heart disease, this is like a time bomb. Here's something shocking. Trans fats are so dangerous that many countries have banned them completely. Why? Because they raise bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol at the same time. The worst possible combination for heart patients. And fried peanuts often contain these hidden trans fats. Minute 9:10. Now add the salty layer on top, and you've got high blood pressure plus clogged arteries. For seniors who already take heart medications, this can completely cancel out the benefits of their treatment. That's why peanuts, when fried or salted, are among the most dangerous snacks an older heart patient can eat. But here's the twist. Not all nuts are bad. In fact, some nuts are like medicine for your heart, even for elderly people. Raw, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios contain omega-3s, magnesium, and antioxidants that lower cholesterol and improve blood circulation. These are the nuts seniors should eat to protect their hearts. But remember, only in their natural, unsalted form. So here's the golden rule for every elderly heart patient watching this. If your nut is salted, fried, or sugar-coated, it's poison. If it's raw and natural, it's medicine. This one rule can save your heart and add years to your life. Think about it. Why do companies roast, fry, and coat nuts? Because they taste addictive. They want you to keep eating. But every extra bite is slowly shortening your life, especially if you're already a heart patient. It's not just food, it's a trap. And studies back this up. Research shows that seniors who regularly consume salted and fried nuts are at 70% higher risk of heart attacks compared to those who stick to raw nuts. That's almost doubling your chances of ending up in the hospital, just because of a snack. So, let's wrap this up. The 3 nuts that are deadly for elderly heart patients are salted and roasted cashews, sugar-coated almonds, salted or fried peanuts. If you're over 50 and dealing with high blood pressure, cholesterol, or any heart condition, stay far away from these. Instead, go for raw almonds, walnuts, and pistachios. They'll strengthen your heart, not weaken it. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more health-saving content, and share this with your parents or grandparents. It could literally save their life. Remember, your heart is your engine. Don't let a handful of the wrong nuts stop it too soon.